Hey guys, just wanted to throw this in before I actually start. I did have to kind of chop up the video a little bit because my sound went out a couple different times. So that's what it is. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Chad Paramore here, doing my analysis and strategy presentation. The celebrity or YouTuber really that I decided to do my analysis on is a man by the name of Philip Mewson. He was a video game reviewer most known for doing reviews on the Nintendo Switch. He recently did a video game review for the game Dead Cell, and that's when all the controversy started. Another game reviewer with the name of Boomstick Gaming accused Philip of plagiarizing the review for the same game. IGN went on to issue a few apologies, expressing that that was not okay, that they were not okay with any kind of plagiarism. But then later on through the investigation, they found that there were several accusations against Philip for plagiarizing videos. And basically they had to let him go because of that. And so because he was fired, he started in the right direction, where he issued a video apology, basically owning up to, in part, what he was doing and saying that it was stealing. And it got me wondering, how he's going to come back for that. And I think that, one, he was in the right direction by making the video, but there were many that felt like it was an insincere video, that he really only owned up to part of it and really not all of the things, because he kind of brought up that it was basically within the system there was a formula that people followed, and he's not wrong, but it really wasn't the right direction to save him. I do believe that one thing that could help him is not to retreat, almost to come back in the forefront, saying that he made his mistakes and be clear about his mistakes, that when he goes to create his own content, which he has expressed that he wants to do, with put out his own content, I think that he should kind of use this to his advantage, which would be, one, that working for a company like IGN can cause things like pressure for their content creators to do things like to plagiarize, because they live in such a fast-paced world that you rely on what you see, and the amount of information that comes so quickly. I would imagine that something like IGN kind of pressures their people to get these videos out quickly. So he is not the only one who has come under this kind of fire for plagiarizing. So he could use this as a springboard, almost, to say, hey, this is the community that we're in, this is the pressure that we're under, and to almost build an advocacy for people that have had to deal with the same thing. Not as an excuse, but as a way to show that the amount of pressure that some of these content creators are under can cause issues like this. I do think it's something that he can come back from. One thing that I also think he could do would be to almost embrace the community a little bit by possibly putting on events that could be helping promote new YouTubers and new content creators, or even just youth coming up in video games that play esports. He could be sponsoring those events, or even sponsoring those certain gamers, letting them know that, he backs up that community, and, maybe even putting on an event or hosting an event for esports that could possibly give to a charity. And nothing says redemption like giving back to the community that helped build that reputation. I don't think that he is under such water that he couldn't come back and build his name, but I think it is important for him to ride the amount of exposure that he has right now to move forward. That this could be the opportunity for him to really build his name, to come out and apologize, which he's already kind of done, but for him to really, really own it and to really use this as his advantage. I don't think there's anything here that he can't come back from. So that's my plan. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.